Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Lotus Spirit Tarot. My name is Shannon Colleen. This is going to be a timeless message for you, so whenever you come across this, that's when you're meant to hear it. Before we get started, I do want to mention that, yes, I am available for personal readings and Reiki sessions. There's a link in the description box below where you can book your reading. You click on that, click book now, and then everything that I offer, all the different readings in Reiki, will show up with a description. Now, I will say this also, if you're not sure what Reiki is, it's energy healing. I do it for people all across the globe, and I truly do. So we don't need to be next to each other for that. And I wanted to let you know that I have many different types of Reiki that I do, but my recent one is the Unlock Your Wealth Reiki session. So it's been a hit. I thought I'd let you know about it. And Sagittarius, let's get into your reading. Let's get into your reading. Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy for Sagittarius? What is the overall energy for Sagittarius, please? Show us clearly for Sagittarius. What is the overall? Show us clearly, please. Overall energy for Sagittarius. Show us clearly. Overall energy for Sagittarius. Show us clearly. Overall energy. Divine Source Creator. Ooh, that went flying out. All right, Sag, let's see what we have for you. Oh, yes, I love this. Best possible decision. Okay, so this says, Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. I love the fact that it has goddess of the bow, right? Because that is you, Sagittarius, right? Your zodiac sign, bow and arrow, right? So I feel like you're really, really on target right now. The only way we change our life, truly the only way we change our life, is through the decisions that we make. I mean, if we're making the same decisions over and over again, for example, the same morning routine, you get up, you stretch a little, and then you grab your cup of coffee, and then you go look at your device, right? That's a habit, but it's also a decision making. And if you keep doing those same daily routines, thinking your life is going to change, well, that's the definition of insanity. Right? Doing the same thing over and over again, thinking that things are going to change. So I feel like the divine is saying, make new decisions. Make new decisions. Okay? Start with your daily routine and make new decisions. I've had to do this, and not just on one occasion. So now when I get up, I don't go straight for the coffee. I go straight for a meditation. The best time to meditate is right when you wake up, right? So, and it does start changing your life because you start making different decisions and you make better decisions for you. And Sagittarius, this goes like, it's not just the daily routine. This is how the big changes happen too. Through the little changes, the big changes happen. So you will start making different decisions. So for example, let's say you wanted to get in shape. Well, then you have to make the decision that I'm going to go to the gym, right? You have to make these different decisions. I just saw 333 on the timer, which is expansion. So if you want some expansion in your life, you want growth in your life, you want things to change, you gotta not do the same things over and over again. So I feel like the divine is asking you to be very conscious about that. All right, let's see what we have here in the tarot. Angels, guides, ancestors for Sagittarius. What is the message here? Also, I would tell you, Sagittarius, go watch your other placements. Your rising especially, and people are really connecting with their rising sign. So, or your moon or your Venus. And if you're not sure what your rising sign is, I use a free website called Astro Cafe. You put in your information, they give you all that information for free. So for example, I'm a Pisces rising, so I would go watch the Pisces readings, and I do. I watch a lot of Pisces readings. So let's see what we got. Sagittarius, angels, guides, ancestors for Sagittarius. Show us clearly. What is the message for Sagittarius, please? Sagittarius, please. For my Sages out there, what is the message? I feel like you're getting easily distracted lately, and it's time for focus. The only reason I say that is because as I'm channeling and I was waiting for the main card to come out and whatnot, I kept getting like looking over. My phone was being weird. I wasn't looking at my phone for text message. It was just going, blinking basically as it's charging or whatever. And I kept like being distracted over there. So I feel like that is always part of the message too. It's like not a time to let distractions get in the way. It's more of a time to focus for you. Show us clearly. And that's showing in the shuffling of the cards because no cards are coming out yet. There we go, right? Absolutely love that. As soon as I say it, right? So I love this. We've got the King of Cups along with the Six of Pentacles. I feel like, again, being focused. I mean, I don't know if you can see this king's face. He's contemplating, he's thinking, he's, really focused on whatever it is he's thinking about. So putting your feelings, because it is cups energy, into this change, right? Into these decisions, right? Like, okay, how do I as Sagittarius feel about this decision I am making? And then making the wisest decision based on how you feel in a positive way. Okay, this isn't like a rash, oh my God, I'm mad, so I'm going to go do this. Not that. This is more contemplated, right? And I love that with the Six of Pentacles because now that talks about what you put your energy into, you actually get back tenfold. So you're making different decisions, right? You're making the better decisions for yourself, and you're really not letting the emotions affect it in a bad way. You're using the emotions in a good, positive way in order to put your effort into these decisions, which ultimately bring things to you again tenfold. So mastering the emotions here. Show me clearly, please. What is the message? Show me clearly. What is the message, please, for Sagittarius? Show me clearly. Thank you. All right, so we have here the Ten of Cups. I love it. You're mastering those emotions in order to create these very beneficial relationships. One, the relationship with yourself, okay, by making different decisions. And by making those different decisions, now all of a sudden the relationship that you have with others improves. This is the rainbow of blessings after difficult times. But it's also the relationship you have with self, with others, with your work, with money, right? With money. That's why I talk about the unlock your wealth, right? Reiki, because we all have a relationship with money. And sometimes it's not real good, right? I know mine wasn't at all. It was horrible because I grew up in poverty, ketchup sandwiches or sometimes no food at all, right? So my relationship to money was really bad because I heard things like, we can't afford that every day, right? So you're changing your relationship with many things by changing your routine, by changing those little things that make big changes. I love this for you, where you have this emotional fulfillment now that comes in. Beautiful. Show me clearly for Sagittarius, please. Thank you. Yeah, the Hermit. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love this. I love this. This is you not letting outside people influence your decisions. Sometimes we're people pleasers, and it's time not to be a people pleaser, right? Where maybe we want to go do one thing because we know it's good for us, maybe. And these are just random examples because there's so many of you Sagittarius, but it's like you want to go to yoga at the gym, but then your friend calls and says, hey, I need you to help me with this. And it's okay for you to go, you know what? Either I can't, I'm sorry, I can't, I'm busy, or for you to say, sure, I'll be more than happy to help you, but after this time where you don't miss that yoga session, right? So again, that is just a random example, but it is about you not letting others influence your decisions. And sometimes that can be difficult to do, Sag. Sometimes it can. Because it's like, oh, but this person needs me, or I don't want to hurt their feelings, or no, we're not doing that right now. Because although this is a timeless reading, as I'm channeling this message, we are still have the North Node in Aries, and Aries rules the first house of I am, meaning I have to make decisions based on my needs, my wants, my goals. And it doesn't mean you're cold. It doesn't mean you're cold. It's just all kind of about you right now. Show me clearly, please. Thank you. And it's very gentle, because what I noticed here is, like, when the Hermit came out, I wait for the cards to come out, right? That's my style of connecting with spirit. And that normally they kind of fly out, they shoot out. But that Hermit came off soft. It landed right on my hand and it came out soft. This next card, which is the Five of Wands in reverse, I love, that also came out very soft. So this is you really taking care of you. It's being gentle with yourself. It's making the best decisions for yourself. Now, this Five of Wands talks about conflict, but I feel like it's your own inner conflict that you are overcoming, right? It's almost like it's not even the inner conflict as much as they're showing me you breaking the daily routine. As I talked about in the beginning, where normally you would go straight for that cup of coffee as soon as you wake up, and instead making a different decision. Maybe it's not even meditation. It can be a million things. Maybe you just step outside and get your feet into the grass first. You're changing those things up. But anyway, I look at that as I turn it upright, because the Five of Wands is a card of practice. It truly is a card of practice. In the standard tarot, Sag, it's kids playing with sticks. It's not the Five of Swords where it's adults fighting with swords. It's kids playing with sticks. They're prepping, practicing. And I feel like you're changing your practices, which is great, because that allows big change to come in. Show me clearly. Thank you. And you notice there are no other people here in this deck, right? So it's you, yourself, you and yourself battling it out. What am I going to do? What changes am I going to make? And then you look what comes out is the Nine of Pentacles. I love it. If you've been with me a long time, thank you. If you're new, thank you. But if you've been with me a long time, you know this Nine of Pentacles is my favorite card in all of tarot, because it talks about independence. And that doesn't mean that there's not love in your life or romance. That's not what we're talking about. It is the independence to be you, to make the changes you need to make the best possible decisions for yourself. It is a card of wealth, right? It is a card of wealth and money and material things in the best possible way. And I am definitely here for that for you, right? That's what we kind of all desire. Yeah, you're definitely learning something new with the Herald of Swords. That's a Page of Swords. It is my favorite page because it talks about learning. And we talked about practice here. So you're learning and practicing new techniques in order to change your life for the better. I love it. And I think you're open to it. I think you're very open to it. Because I always say this is not predicting your future. It's advice from your spiritual team. All right, show me clearly. What is the message, please? Show me clearly for Sagittarius. What is the message? Show me clearly. Ascension, yeah, I love it. It says here, your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. Yes, absolutely. You evolving to a higher state of consciousness is about making different decisions. It is about seeing things more clearly. It is about knowing that the only thing we control in our life is the decisions. It's the decisions that we make. And so that gives you an edge up. Right? It gives you more power than you realize when you realize it's all about the day-to-day decisions, and we make 1 million of them a day. So listen, Scorpio, good things coming. Especially, I see a lot of material things coming in because you're changing what you're doing each day with the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like, love, love, love this. Love this. So with that being said, Sagittarius, don't forget to like, share, comment. I read each and every one. Don't forget to book your reading or Reiki session. Link is in the description box. And all my love, light, and blessings to you. Until next time.